Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. We are going to go down under for a red wine, and it's going to be a Malbec. I'm going to taste it in 1 second. So we are going to taste a world wine renowned label, McGuigan.
McGuigan's...
that famous Northern Irish name.
I don't think it's the same guy.
No?
Barry McGuigan, wasn't it? Barry McGuigan, yeah. I remember him. But no, it's not the same. Yeah, as a youngster, he was kind of a legend, wasn't he? Because he was a little fella and he... Lightweight, I remember. But not that same McGuigan.
No. This is, I think it's been established in Australia for a long time. Is it North South Wales? I think they're sort of based in. I think.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Good. So, I mean, I know that you, when you first started, sort of, in the wine shop, you know, when you were a mere lad. This was probably, well, not this particular one, but a McGuigan Black Label?
The Black Label did the wine industry absolute wonders. It started a lot of people who, didn't like red wine, on red wine. And it was my bestseller by far. But we're talking, 20 years ago. But since then, they've gone from strength to strength. They've been producing different bits and pieces. I think that their Black Label, it was just called Black Label with, they just called it red. They didn't tell what the grape was in there. But that was their flagship, and what they did with that, I think, has opened the doors into, the rest of the world, definitely the UK, to make them one. I think they've won many awards, haven't they, of the Wales?
They have, over the years, absolutely.
And rightly so, you can give them due where it's odd. But now, I mean, this one... I've never tried a McGuigan's Malbec.
It's not just a Malbec, is it?
It's not. It's a reserve.
Reserve Malbec. Yeah.
But I never have, and so this is revisiting old territory for me, and so it's quite interesting to see where they've come, what they've done.
Well, I looked at the Reserve Malbec. I thought I won't be able to afford that, but this is the price. £7.50. I thought, well, there's a surprise. I thought, and then I started looking around for one that wasn't reserved, thinking, if that's £7.50, where can I get one that's not reserved? But I couldn't find it on the shelves.
No,
very disappointed.
I think a lot of the time they do. It's just called Reserve Malbec. A lot of times it's not. You might struggle to find just a Malbec.
Do you think it's sort of reserved for monks like me that make it? If they see reserve, they think it's.
They think it's a bit better. But I think. But then there's marketing. Nothing wrong with that. No. Nothing wrong with that at all.
No, nothing wrong with that at all.
Right, John?
Okay, so should we have a look at the colour?
Let's do that. Ooh. Oh, that looks to me like a...
Tawniness.
Oh, yes, it has. Like you're looking at it, it's fairly clear, but a good colour.
Light.
But it looks like it could be... when you said port there, that made me go straight back to, or torn out and straight back to port, thinking that looks like it could have a lot of alcohol in there. Looks like it could be dangerous. It looks, there's an innocence there. For some reason, it reminds me a bit of blood.
Blood,
yeah. I don't know if it was good.
Because it's red.
Yeah, there is that. But also, I don't know, there's something about the way it moves in the glass. I can't tell you. That's what we all get from it, isn't it? Right, on the nose, sir. I'll give you that.
You gonna get strawberry out of that?
Definitely. That's all I'm getting from that. There's no.
There's something else there.
There's always something underlying, but like you've said, once you've hooked onto that one.
Yeah.
I'm getting just strawberry from there, but I'm not pleased with that. I like that. I like it.
You're not pleased with it?
Or I'm not pleased with it.
You're not pleased?
So
a double negative makes it a pleased?
Yes.
In other words, you could have just said, I'm pleased with that.
I could have, yes. Next time I will, yeah. Yeah, but it comes out, it finds you, it's, not a difficult get in there, there's not overly complex.
Of course it's going to find me, my nose is stuck right in the glass.
I think, no, there's certainly nuances in the smell, the nose, as we call it. Comes out and finds it. It's like, hi, welcome.
Something else there. I can't put my finger on it.
Well, let's have a taste, because sometimes when you have a taste,
okay. First thing to say, it's a lot softer smoother than I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
From the smell.
And also coming to it as a reserve Malbec, I was expecting something a bit beefier.
It's not something I'd recognise as a Malbec.
No. Now, what about the flavours? Because when I've tasted it, the strawberry doesn't come through.
Well, a little bit. I can still get strawberry. What are you getting then if it's not strawberry?
Something sweet.
I can say certainly the sweetness comes through.
There's a sweetness there, because those tannins are simply not there, which is not not bad, but I just said a Malbec you expect to be quite a big butch grape, something that you need to tackle, or something that you need to have a sip and then address and like tick tick tick. This doesn't have that, and especially a reserve. Malbec. I would have expected a lot more flavour. Now I'm not saying I'm not saying this is a bad wine. I'm enjoying it, but this is a lot lighter, a lot thinner, a lot
one-dimensional.
Yes, and what I am getting as well, which is a fairly obvious thing, which I'm doing right now, I can feel it on my tongue. There's something there which is leaving me like a cloyy.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, a cloyy flavour or something, which is. It's almost immediately caught to my tongue, like one glass here, 2 glasses maybe. But when you get down to the bottle, I think that is one of those things which would be quite annoying.
Yeah.
Or it's not going to, on a personal level, that's not something I would want, because I'd be constantly going, no, what is that? No, it's not a wine flavour. It's not a grape. It's just something that's clogging up my taste buds to a certain extent. And I'd be like, that would... For me, towards the end of a bottle, that might jade my view of the wine. Yeah. But in fairness, coming back, £7.50. I think this is one of those perfect wines for again to get your foot on the ladder of people who don't like red wine. I think that's just absolutely perfect for such a thing. For me personally, 1 glass of that would have done me. I wouldn't go back for a second glass.
No.
And it's not something I'd serve at my parties.
No, it's not something. So again, well, what would you, if you were drinking this? Let's pair. Do you want me to go first, or
please? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking I'd go for something like a beef stew with some apricot and a little bit of ginger in. Not too much ginger, because this wouldn't be able to keep it. But I think the sweetness of this, or you could even have sort of plum. The sweetness that would add to the beef in the gravy would actually sort of complement this.
No, I'm not even thinking about the wine now. I'm just thinking about that food you just described. Beef with plum or apricot.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that.
No?
Oh.
I know, it's nice. Yeah. Especially when you marinate it for, just sort of slowly sort of in the...
But I can't, in my mind now, sometimes things kind of click in your head and think, that. And I'm just thinking about it just then, I thought, yeah, that would.
Yeah, I think so.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Cheese-wise, I'm going to take this right down to basics. Nothing wrong with that. But something like a Port Salut, something very, very, fairly mild, soft in texture, creamy. Something that's not going to offend, that's not going to take the flavour away, because I'll be honest, a lot of the cheeses I think about would take the flavour away from that. And it's.
I thought you were going to say something with a little bit of tang in it to take away the cloyness.
No. I think that the Port Salut would do that in itself. It's not. It doesn't need a lot of addressing, I would say. Okay. For me, it was like. Yeah. This is an awful word, but something simple. Yeah. But it's not awful, is it? If you're just starting a new wine journey, you want something simple. So. Yeah, and I'm not sure that having said that, we've had £6.50 bottles which are better than this. Many. Yeah. I think that it's either going to be to your taste or it's not. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that cloyness, sweetness, people might enjoy having that sort of texture in their mouth afterwards. But for me, no. So. No, and it keeps making me go, what's that? Don't want that there anymore. No. And that's a lingering, rather than that nice lingering flavour of. Wine, a flavour that you like in the wine. It's just like a nah. It stays. Yeah, it's one of the few wines I think that if I wasn't eating with it, but sort of a party in the bottle, someone's come around topping up, I say no thanks. Yeah, I'm good. But thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. So that leads on to scoring now. Okay. And it's only £7.50. I say only. Oh my. Okay, John. Okay. All right. So we'll put that in there. £7.50. Regardless, for me, it's just not. Number one, it doesn't say what it says. It doesn't do what it says in the tin. Number two, it's just not my kind of wine. Number three, you know, I'd happily just have a few taste that and just put it on the side and say, I'm good, thank you, I'll do that. So in that respect, I am going to give this wine a. That's generous.
I'm going 71.
72.
Okay.
I was thinking of going. My initial thought was 68. Mm-hmm. I did think, but I thought, well, no, it does do some things. Yeah.
And I think that it was our own. I was struggling. I was giving it a few more extra points just because I didn't like it. There was a danger of me underscoring it. So
I think that's why I went from 68 up to 72.
Yeah.
But I think 72 is a very. I will
fair
say
score.
this now, a generous score for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, if you get to try this might be your favourite wine, of course, and you might think that we're saying is absolute rubbish, but of course it is down to the individual. Everyone tastes different.
Of course it is.
So if you get a chance, drop us a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you eat if you eat with this particular wine, or whether indeed you enjoy it on its own. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to give us the old thumbs up and clatter that bing, 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 bing bell. And then as soon as we publish a video, you'll be notified. And so until the next time, do you think I dropped a bit of a clanger there?
John. I expect nothing there. So until next time.
Till next time, chin chin.
Chin chin.